Hey everyone, I'm Graham with Graflexparts.com, and today I'm going to walk you through installing our 3x4 rotating back Graflex to 4x4.5 Graflok adapter. Before we get into removing screws, we're going to make sure we want to have the curtain set to open, just to prevent any damage if your hand slips. I'd also like to add that I'm not responsible for any damage caused to your own cameras by your hands. This modification is super easy to do though and only requires a screwdriver. When removing the screws, we want to make sure that we're going to arrange them in the same shape of our back. Just that way we make sure the same screws go back into the same holes, because a lot of these screws on old enough cameras were hand cut and they'll only go back into the same holes, otherwise they might strip them out potentially. You'll also see that my camera's also got a lot of stuff missing from it already. I've got parts of the mount removed. You don't need to do any of that at all. All you're looking at are these 12 screws. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Sometimes these are a little hard to reach, and you can just rotate the back a little bit to see them. Once we've got all those screws out and arranged in the same pattern, we're going to remove the original back of the camera. Make sure not to touch the ribbons at all on the curtain. And then we're going to go to our new adapter. These sliders are meant to hold the shock cord on the sides here. That way we can pull the adapter out. We'll replace it onto the camera. You'll sometimes have a little bit of trouble because this groove here is really tight. In order to make that work a little bit nicer, you can remove the screw a little bit. I've already got that pre-loosened. We'll put this back on. And from the top side, as not to touch the leather, we'll go underneath the edge of the camera, give it a little bit of persuasion. It'll slip right in, and then it'll fit right into the grooves. You'll also notice right now that I covered up these two holes here. That's super easy. We're just going to take this bottom slider off. It's an unfortunate design to get an image this large off this camera. Remove those two. We'll then see those two holes here, and then we can insert all of our screws, and then we'll go back, start with one screw, make sure not to over tighten here. Because we still want the slider to slide nice and freely. By pushing the sliders out of the way, we'll then replace our back here. That's all it takes to add this adapter to your camera. Thanks for watching.